I think I'm so beautiful. I look like a Venus painted me. I think I'm so sexy and cute no matter what angle. Like, I look at myself like this in the mirror, and I look at that and I say that it looks beautiful because it does. My thing is, nobody else looks at me and sees that.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine and welcome to my channel.
Okay guys, so this video was recorded the same time the last video was recorded, and so as you guessed, the mic, I didn't plug it in properly. Same problem, so the sound is coming out of my camera and not my microphone. I'm so sorry, but I promise this is the last one. The next video that comes up will be normal. It will not have the same technical difficulty.
If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. My name is Jermaine. I make videos about the fat acceptance, fat positive, fat liberation movement, and I also talk about my personal journey as somebody who used to be really obese and who used to be influenced by the fat acceptance movement, and now that I'm on this side, I've lost weight, I've changed the way I think, and I've changed my life. I share with you my thoughts and my opinions on these people. So if you're into those kind of content, then you might want to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And if you're returning to my channel, I just want to say welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being a part of my little family here on YouTube. I love you guys so much. So for today's video, I found this TikTok that I thought it'd be so interesting to dissect it with you guys on here. So let's just get straight into the video.
Okay, here's my thing with being fat. I love the way that I look. I can look at myself in the mirror and say, I really genuinely and truly think that I look so beautiful. I think I'm so beautiful. I look like a Venus painted me. I think I'm so sexy and cute no matter what angle. Like, I look at myself like this in the mirror, and I look at that and I say that it looks beautiful because it does, because I am beautiful. I'm beautiful and sexy and amazing. Like, truly and honestly, I look at myself and I think that. My thing is, nobody else looks at me and sees that. And that's where it gets so hard to keep up that confidence. Growing up, I was always the fat girl who, you know, was confident. I would dress, I wore what I wanted to wear, you know, whatever. And that was fine. But now that I'm getting older and I'm like, you know, dating and like really paying attention to what people think of me, like I work in retail. I work at the cash register. I see the way people look at me. And sometimes I think, man, why do they look at me like that? And I'm like, oh, shoot, forgot I was fat. Because, I mean, I know that I'm fat, but I don't perceive that as a negative thing. So it always takes me by surprise when people treat me the way that they treat me. It's just so difficult, and this is me. The rest of the world needs to catch up because it's so frustrating having done so much work on myself and then other people don't do the same thing. And I get it. It's like if you're skinny and that is like such, I guess, a privilege, you know, why would you make it so that fat people can also, you know, be on that same level? Because that would be taking away from what you have or whatever. But it's just hard. It's just hard. I don't know if I'm ever going to be skinny. Like, I'm pretty healthy, I think. You know, I'm just fat. I've always been fat. I think I have a hormone imbalance. It's really difficult for me to, you know, eat right and exercise. Two things which I don't really, anyways, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to work so fucking hard to be skinny. I don't want to do that. I like the way that I look, but the rest of the world doesn't like the way that I look. And it is like soul crushing every time to get in a relationship and people are like, well, this might be my personality too. They're like, oh, I just don't see you like that. I just see you as a friend, you know, I just don't know. Yeah, no, you're just so friendly. No. And part of it, I think, is definitely the way that I look. Just the way that I look. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do? And even now, like recently I've been liking somebody, and there's a lot of other factors that go into play, but I think what it boils down to is a lot of the time people just seem so not wanting to encourage me and this person that I like because I'm fat. They just think they could never like me, which, I mean, I think there's other things that go into play here again, but I think that they do, or did, a little at least. I don't think it's impossible, and other people think that it is. It's just so frustrating. Can you guys get with the program? Can you get with it?
Okay, so here's the thing. The reason why nobody else look at you and see that, it's because it is not true. It is not real. If you want to be delusional in private, you can do that in private. You cannot put that same expectation on other people because everyone else look with our normal people eyes. Everyone else process things through our normal people brain. We know what is beautiful and what is not. We know what is normal to look at and what isn't. We know what is pleasant to look at and what is unpleasant. So the fact that she said that it's frustrating when other people don't see that, it affects her confidence. But if you really are confident, have you guys seen the things that Rihanna wears, or the things that like famous fashion icons wear and walk around the streets? Every day people look at that, people who don't care too much about like fashion and avant-garde and things like that, they look at that and they're like, what the heck is she wearing? But do you think Rihanna cares what they think? Do you think like all these like high fashion people actually care what regular everyday people who don't know anything about fashion think? They don't, because they're confident in what they're wearing. They truly are confident because they truly know what they're wearing, the worth of what they're wearing. They know what it means, what it signifies to them. They know that. So they don't care if somebody who does not know fashion looks at it and think, what the heck is she wearing? They don't. Look at these outfits. What is that? I'm not really a fashion person. I just like what I like, but I don't get this kind of stuff. Like, I would never in a million years wear this. Like, if I see someone walking around with an outfit like this, to me, I'm just like, what are you wearing? But do you think they care that I'm saying that? Do you think they care that I think that? Because they're confident, they know what they're wearing and they like what they're wearing. That's confidence.
I really genuinely and truly think that I look so beautiful. I think I'm so beautiful. I look like a Venus painted me. My thing is, nobody else looks at me and sees that.
This, my friend, is not confidence. If you really sit that you look at yourself in front of the mirror and you think, oh, this is beautiful, all my fats, all my rolls, everything, this is gorgeous, this is tip-top, this is the best. She said she looks like a Venus painting. Okay, so if you're that confident, you really believe that that's your level of beauty. If you are a Venus painting, why do you care that somebody at the retail store, when you work at the checkout counter, some rando is walking around and is walking up to you and like looking at you, and you think that, I don't even know if they're judging you, but okay, you think that they're judging you. Why do you care? Also, I just want to say, there's a difference between regular fat people and fat acceptance fat people. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like fat acceptance fat people look very different than regular fat people. Although the size may be the same, they just present themselves differently. I'm not talking about her and her scenario in particular. I know that most like people who work in like retail stores and stuff, there is a uniform or a dress code. I'm not talking about her, but I'm talking about like in general. Like if you see somebody, like for example at the gym, it would always be the fat acceptance ones that would be wearing like the most revealing outfit with like fat sticking out everywhere and like boobs about to fall out of their sports bra, working out in the gym, and you can tell that they are the fat acceptance one, because the regular ones would just dress normal, would not want to like show their visceral fat and show every part of their body that they're not very like proud of. They would not want to show that to the world. They would not let their boobs fall out of their sports bra and things like that. So I feel like you can always tell the difference between a fat acceptance, you know what I mean? Like fat acceptance one always look like this, and then regular fat people just always look normal. You would just glance at them and they just walk by. They don't stand out like a sore thumb.
I see the way people look at me, and sometimes I think, man, why are they looking at me like that? And I'm like, oh shoot, forgot I was fat. Because I mean, I know that I'm fat, but I don't perceive that as a negative thing. So it always takes me by surprise when people treat me the way that they treat me. It's just so difficult, and this is me. The rest of the world needs to catch up, because it's so frustrating having done so much work on myself and then other people don't do the same thing.
I'm sorry, catch up to what? And what task and what homework are you giving us to do? Like, why do we need to do work to make you feel better about yourself? Why do we need to change the way we think to make you feel better about yourself? You're a Venus painting. Why do you need us to change the way we think? I'm sorry, but I don't think that looks beautiful. And I don't think that looks beautiful. It's my opinion. Why does it matter to you? Why, to make you feel better, I need to change the way I am thinking? What work do I need to do? Don't give me work. I've got things of my own to work on. I've got a lot of problems of my own. I'm also still trying to lose weight. I got a lot of things to worry about. I have no time to be worrying about you and how to make you feel more comfortable.
And I get it. It's like, if you're skinny and that is like such, I guess, a privilege, you know, why would you make it so that fat people can also, you know, be on that same level? Because that would be taking away from what you have or whatever.
How did this suddenly become about skinny people? You are talking about your experience, your life. How did this suddenly become about skinny people? This has nothing to do with skinny people. You are a Venus painting. I don't understand. You are so gorgeous according to yourself. So like, why does it matter? Why suddenly skinny people is the problem?
You know, why would you make it so that fat people can also, you know, be on that same level?
What level? What level did skinny people say that they are on that you're not on?
Because that would be taking away from what you have or whatever.
Where did she come up with this? It'll be taking away from what you have or whatever. Like, where did she come up with this? Who said that it's taking... Bruh, you cannot tell people that you have no confidence more than doing this. This just tells us that everything that you say, you don't believe it. You know it's not true. She literally just said, skinny people who are minding their own business. Literally, like, I feel it's not like she told us that a skinny person said something to her or whatever. No. So they have got literally nothing to do with her experience. But somehow she managed to make it about skinny people. Skinny people are skinny because they eat a certain way, carry themselves a certain way, they do things different from you. But you eat a certain way, you are happy the way you are, you believe that you are a Venus painting, you are gorgeous, beautiful, the best thing that ever happened on earth. So stay there, believe that. But why do you want to share the same, whatever level that you think skinny people have, why do you want to share that same, you're on your own path, you're gorgeous, hon. So why do you need to be on their level? Like, they are on a completely different level. What makes you think that they are on a better level? They didn't tell you that. You decided that. You're making this video, you decided that their level is somehow better. I don't know what level that is that you're talking about, but you decided that that level is better than the level that you're at.
It's like, if you're skinny and that is like such, I guess, a privilege, you know, why would you make it so that fat people can also, you know, be on that same level? Because that would be taking away from what you have or whatever.
What do you mean by taking away? There is nothing that you could possibly take away from what skinny people have. There is nothing. I can promise you, girl, there is nothing that you could possibly take away from the skinny people. Right now, even you making this video, it's not going to make them feel bad about themselves. Their life goes on like normal. They are living their life. This is your problem because you know yourself that you're not happy with the way you look. Deep down, you know that. Skinny people are unbothered. I mean, I'm not a skinny person. Maybe I shouldn't be speaking on behalf of skinny people. Maybe someone who's skinny out there, please comment and let me know in this video, are you bothered? Are you worried that she's going to take your position and your place in society, in life? That she's going to outshine you? Are you concerned? Do let me know. What is she going on about? I cannot.
It's just hard. I don't know if I'm ever going to be skinny. Like, I'm pretty healthy, I think. You know, I'm just fat. I've always been fat. I think I have a hormone imbalance. It's really difficult for me to, you know, eat right and exercise.
I'm sorry, what? What hormone imbalance is making it hard for you to eat right? Also, if somebody out there is like a doctor or something, could you please enlighten me if there is some kind of hormone imbalance that can make you not eat right? So when you have like a hormone imbalance, does she mean like she has a hormone imbalance so she can only eat like bad foods? She cannot eat like the right foods, like the good foods? Is that what she means? I'm so confused. Can somebody out there who is like a medical professional who's watching this video, if you are, please let me know, because I don't understand what she means by that. Can only eat bad foods? I mean, she literally just said that. She said she also can't exercise because of hormone imbalance. She can't eat right and she can't exercise because of hormone imbalance. What does that mean?
I think I have a hormone imbalance. It's really difficult for me to, you know, eat right and exercise. Two things which I don't really, anyways, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to work so fucking hard to be skinny.
That's what it is. You don't want to. You don't want to have to work hard to lose weight. You don't want to look better. You don't want to do the work. So it's just much easier for me if everyone else get on the program and just change the way you're thinking. Get on board. Join the cult. Just change your way you're thinking. Just brainwash yourself. Whatever that you know, whatever that you can see with your eyes, just change it. It's like the opposite day. Today everything that's ugly is beautiful. Today everything that's fat is skinny. Just change the way that you're thinking, but do it permanently.
I don't want to do that. I like the way that I look, but the rest of the world doesn't like the way that I look.
I like the way that I look, but the rest of the world don't like the way that I look. So it'll be so much better if you all can just change the way you think. So it'll be easier for me to get by in life. You guys, I love the color pink. I love it so much. But you don't like the color pink. So it would just make me feel so much better if you just liked pink. Just like it, please, so that I feel so much better about my pink hair and my pink outfits and my pinkness. Just do it. Just do it for me, so that I can get by in life easier. Is this not narcissism?
And it is like soul crushing every time to get in a relationship and people are like, well, this might be my personality too. They're like, oh, I just don't see you like that. I just see you as a friend. You know, I just don't know. Yeah, no, you're just so friendly. No. And part of it, I think, is definitely the way that I look. Just the way that I look.
I am so terrified. Okay, I just want to say I am terrified. She's so aggressive, it's so terrifying. Like, just like me, please, okay? Is it because I'm fat? Is it because I'm fat? It's not my personality, it's just because I'm fat, right? Can't you just like me? Just like me.
And even now, like recently, I've been liking somebody, and there's a lot of other factors that go into play, but I think what it boils down to is a lot of the time people just seem so not wanting to encourage me and this person that I like because I'm fat. They just think they could never like me.
I just want to say, she said there's a lot of other factors too, but it boils down to the fact that she thinks she's fat. Girl, you don't like yourself as a fat person. You are insecure. I can tell you that I know fat people who found wonderful relationships, okay? So I'm just saying, it's nothing to do with the fat people. It's nothing to do with you being fat. You don't like the fact that you're fat. And yes, there is a certain group of people that don't like fat people. So then go after somebody who probably likes you and like your body the way that it is. Why do you want to date somebody who does not like fat people? I'm not surprised the kind of guys or the kind of, I don't know what she dates. I'm not surprised the kind of people that she's attracted to are probably people who are not fat. And so that's why they don't want to be with somebody who's fat. Everything that's coming off her mouth just sounds like a very insecure person. So the whole thing with I am beautiful and I believe I'm a Venus painting and stuff like that, it's nonsense. You don't believe that. Because if you did, you wouldn't be here talking like this. You'd be saying that you're a catch and you know that you're an amazing person, so you cannot believe and you cannot understand why they don't like you. No, you know exactly why they don't like you, and it's because you're overweight and you're not happy with that. And I don't even know if that's why they don't like you, because you said that there could be other factors, but you are assuming it boils down to the fact that you're overweight. So then it just makes it very obvious that you really don't think that you're attractive. You don't like the way that you look.
It's just so frustrating. Can you guys get with the program? Can you get with it?
Can you get with the program? Just change the way you think. Just look at every fat person as if you're seeing a Victoria's Secret model. Just change the way you're thinking. Please get with the program so she don't have to do any work and she doesn't have to work on fixing herself whatsoever. Do it, guys. Get with the program.
Can you get with it?
Don't you just love fat acceptance? Nothing screams narcissism more than fat acceptance movement. The more I dive into the fat acceptance movement deeper and deeper and try to make videos about them, it's very clear to me. I feel like even when I was like really obese, a lot of things that the fat acceptance movement used to say, I used to say it as well, like, you know, like having big butt and being like super gorgeous, and like and guys like girls with big butts, and like Meghan Trainor's like all about that base and going around, and like, yeah, most guys like girls that look like me who are curvy. It's delulu. It's delusional land. I was really living in a very delusional world, living this absolute nonsense that wasn't true. Somebody please help this girl out. It's really sad to look at. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok if you like. I post a lot of videos on what I'm doing throughout the week, like my foods, my workouts, and things like that. So if you're interested, do follow me on there. The links are also in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.